Welcome to this week's Give Voice to Your Vision. I'm Michelle Copper. I'm so glad to be here today. We're talking about 3 keys to expand your global presence. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to reveal those 3 keys, give you a way to infuse your summertime, if you're here in the Northern Hemisphere with us, with some fall momentum, some clarity for your fall momentum, and talking about these 3 keys to global presence by doing less. So let's dive in. I promised to share today the ways to have this unlimited fuel for your expansion, your expanded impact, your expanded revenue, your prosperity, and the expansion into the next size you, the truth of who you are. So, the first key I want to share with you is to think bigger and do less. Unlimited fuel for your expansion, the next size impact, next level message, next level revenue, next level life is grounded and founded in the fast path to it is in thinking bigger and doing less. Remember that expanded vision is infinite. We can always think bigger, play bigger, but expanded action is finite. There's only so much we can do in a day. So that unlimited fuel will come from your next big idea, or when you zoom out from the busy work to reconnect to your bigger why, that vision that pulls you forward, not just the next launch or the next post or the next offer, but you access unlimited, limitless reservoir of inspiration and traction when you zoom out. Eyes up to the horizon, friends. Soaring is about opening your arms wide and letting the wind come up underneath your wings. But if we're flapping so hard, we can't soar. We're putting all that effort in and we get caught up in the churn. So for the fall, we want to zoom out and look at what's working, what's not working, and how can you make a few strategic shifts in order to elevate your results by being more you in that alignment from that inspiration place. So this is where your expansion begins, ends, lives. Expanded vision is infinite, unlimited reservoir of energy and inspiration, and expanded action is finite. We can only do so much in a day. Now, the second key to expanding your global presence without just hustling more and doing more is also what I call the forgotten path to prosperity and fulfillment. We have been trained to work hard. We have been trained to learn more and do more. And the world is evolving quickly. And there's always new technology to learn and what strategies are working now. And the market's maturing. And who are we and how are we serving and how do we show up and play bigger? So the forgotten path to prosperity and fulfillment lies in this truth. Your self-expression is a key to that prosperity. And your business is an act of your self-expression. It's a creation. It is your creativity incarnate. We have to use our creative powers to build and grow a transformation business, any kind of business, right? So you're called to share a message. You're called to bring forward a new idea, to serve bigger, play bigger. You want to reach and serve the whole wide world with your healing gift or your message or your story or the coaching you do, the services you provide, the products you create. And that is very much connected to your creativity, your creative voice. Your enthusiasm means filled with spirit. Inspiration is a breath in, it's something you receive. Those are your superpowers when it comes to creating a thriving business, especially in today's world as AI comes in and all the strategies, tactics, and the onslaught of newness and speed and acceleration is amongst us, is with us. The forgotten path to prosperity is in the truth that your voice, your vision, your energetic presence, your enthusiasm, your clarity, the way you put the puzzle together, your self-expression is key to your thriving business, to your prosperity, to creating the impact. So when we hold back, there's a cost, if there's a layer or a veil or an uncertainty, a trying to get it right, or a lack of strategy, a lack of playing bigger, a lack of going all in, a lack of investing again, believing again, these things hold back, and there's a cost to that. It definitely costs us momentum, clarity, revenue, and losing those things. When we have those things slowing down, it starts to cost our confidence and leads to more second guessing and self-doubt. So the forgotten key to prosperity, the path to prosperity, the key to your expanded global presence is that your self-expression is a key, a connection to your prosperity. So play bigger, share your voice bigger. Doesn't mean do more. It means show up with the energetic frequency of you. Broadcast a pure, clear signal. Own your voice, claim your message, serve bigger energetically, showing up with your full enthusiasm, and apply the strategy that's most aligned. Allow yourself to design that business that's going to work for you your way. So the last thing I wanted to share with you today around growing your global presence without adding more to your plate. And in today's world, at this time of year, when we are about to launch into fall, while we're still enjoying in the Northern Hemisphere, the summertime R&R, rest and rejuvenation, so important. And what can we be activating and elevating in order to have that fall momentum? It is our imagination. It is in here, that thinking time, the strategic thinking time. So the third key I wanted to share with you so that you can grow your global presence while doing less of all the things, is your aligned strategy and fierce focus. This is where your expanded global presence, impact, and revenue begin and end, without just adding more stuff to your business, to your team, to your own plate. What do I mean? Aligned strategy means you are doing the work you're here to do. You're singing the song you're here to sing, right? And you're using tools and tactics and strategies that feel aligned to your strengths, the things you do well, the things you enjoy doing, not all the things that play to your strengths. And your fierce focus is about discerning what you spend, choosing and deciding with intention and alignment, what will you spend your time, energy, attention, focus, money, team time, energy, tools, all of those things on. What do you choose? What will move the needle in your business for more reach and revenue? And how can you think strategically about that? A cohesive strategy is often the very missing link in coaching, healing, consulting business, because there's so many hats we wear and there's so many things we could do. So having your customized, aligned strategy for how will you show up and play bigger and share your message, sing your song in the biggest possible way, right? How will you show up? How can you be consistent, and how can you reach and serve the people you're called to reach in a consistent, implementable, streamlined, sustainable way? And part of that is knowing how is your voice and visibility actually leading to clients signing up, leading to the revenue that you and your business want to have in order to reach and serve more people. So your expanded vision is infinite and expanded action is finite. So while you're taking that needed R&R time, planning, starting to get your head around what's coming for the fall, give yourself the gift of thinking time. Think bigger, do less, and think about your aligned strategy. What marketing platforms, what messaging tools, what tactics and strategies have worked before? Where are those small gaps that you could make a little shift and get dramatic results. Now, of course, these things are hard to see when we are in the forest. We're in the forest, we can't see the trees. That's where having outside support or a process, a guide to help you see what you can't see becomes so powerful. So, with your expanded vision and committed self expression, yeah, and taking creative action, you will expand not only your global presence, but also your revenue. And you can start to streamline and simplify all of the things that you're doing in order to create those elevated results. And now is the time to map out your fall visibility and growth strategy before things ramp up again. So that's why I am offering a gift for you today. If you would like to have our profitable presence playbook, just comment fall focus in the comments, or feel free to just DM me, send me a message, or email michelle@michellecopper.com, and we will send it your way. Because I would love to help you clarify in your business what's working now. This is a 7-step guide to help you really think about your alignment, about your strategy, about what's worked, and help you find those leaks where your energy, time, attention are getting sucked away and not really serving your highest vision, your highest intention. And these are hard to see on our own. So the Profitable Presence Playbook will help you do that. It's my gift. You can also email me at Michelle. I'm typing it into the banners for you. Michelle@michellecopper.com. If you want to get that gift, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what your fall action plan is. So, to recap, we are talking about expanding your global presence today. How can you do that by doing less? Number one, you are thinking bigger, right? Your expanded vision is more powerful and infinite than expanded action. We talked about how your self-expression is key to your prosperity. Expression means to press through, or usually some resistance or something we're pressing through when we are expressing, and how your business is a creative act, and using your creative powers allow you to have infinite, unlimited energy and access to unlimited fuel. And then our third point today was about aligned action and strategy. So having an aligned strategy and fierce focus in order to really focus on those big rocks and then add the pebbles and sand in around them. And I'm happy to share our Profitable Presence Playbook with you if you want to have a framework to follow so that you can get really clear on where are the gaps between where you are and where you want to go, and between what you're doing and the results you want to get. Love to see you inside the Profitable Presence Playbook, or send me an email and we can talk it through, just you and me. All right. Have a great summer. I'll see you next week on Give Voice to Your Vision.